Greetings, children of the screen, your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here, and apparently I'm a glutton for punishment because I'm going to be talking about the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse action figures again, which went so well for me in the past. Mind you, the videos normally get a decent amount of views, but people usually aren't very happy with my thoughts on them, even when I'm saying good things. I can't win. Don't care. So, the Snyder Cut is out, and like usual, they're going to do everything they can to capitalize on it. They can't get it out in theaters, but, you know, they've got it on HBO Max. They're going to have t-shirts. They're going to have all kinds of stuff for the people who love that stuff. And for the most part, the action figures they've revealed from McFarlane's DC Multiverse are pretty cool, legitimately, despite or, you know, outside of whatever my thoughts are on the movie or those versions of the characters, these figures look cool. However, there's a however here. They recently just revealed, like, full-fledged the Darkseid figure from the movie, and it looks like this. Wow. Where to even start? Okay, well, first off, I want to say that the general sculpt is actually pretty accurate to his look in the movie. Which is more or less cool, despite the fact that he's way too thin and lean for Darkseid. Like, Darkseid is like he's a thick boy, you know? Like, he's huge and hulking. You know, he's built like a brick shit house, and he has the complexion to match, you know? And in the movie, he's a little bit thinner than that, which I didn't really care for, but it's not a big deal considering he's not really in the movie that much. However, the action figure version, while the head and the arms and the legs and even kind of the upper torso are about right, what the hell is going on with that lower torso, man? Why do we have an anorexic Darkseid action figure? The thing that really boggles my mind about this is that in the very first wave of McFarlane figures, the video that I did where I got a lot of hate on, it was about those. And the thing is, it's the first wave. So, you know, I don't excuse it because McFarlane's been making toys for so long, but people give it a pass because it's the first wave, so the figures are going to have some issues here and there. But this is literally the exact same problem that we had with the 80th anniversary edition of Batman based on the Jim Lee designs from the 80th anniversary comic, where his upper torso is relatively normal, but then when you get down here, there's a huge gap. Like on the sides here, just a huge gap, and it breaks up the sculpt so horribly. Like, it looks terrible, just awful. And I know people are going to say, well, what do you expect? It's a $20 action figure. But no. We get lots of $20 action figures, and we've gotten a lot of really solid figures from McFarlane. They still don't have the proper articulation, and the wrists and ankles all look like trash, but we've gotten some really awesome figures from them. I've got some. I've got, the Thomas Wayne Flashpoint Batman. I've got the Batman Who Laughs. I've got a couple of others, and they are really legitimately cool figures with great sculpts that look amazing on your shelf. What the hell is this? How does this keep happening? Why can't they get this right? And again, I understand that this figure is a little thinner than most Darkseids, which if it were a thicker figure, like as we've seen with kind of like what they did with, the Devastator figure or even the Bane figure, mind you, those are much larger, like Build-A-Figure pieces and stuff like that. But still, on a larger figure, it's easier to correct this, but there is literally no excuse for this. And especially with the fact that, like, the Snyder Cut is something that is fleeting, you know? The Snyder Cut is something that is, these fans have been literally rabid for this. They sent death threats to people in order to try to get the Snyder Cut, and they finally got it. And that fan base, you're going to give them this trash. Holy crap. This is an awful, awful figure, and all you'd have to do is fix that midsection, and it'd be totally acceptable. Obviously, your mileage on whether you like this iteration of the character may vary, but overall, the face sculpt, the arms, the legs, everything else looks kind of good. So what the hell happened here? Seriously. Like, I'm not even one of the people this figure is for, but they deserve better than this. And you know what? Since you didn't give them better than this, McFarlane, get ready for some death threats, because Snyder Cut, yeah! By the way, if you do want to hear my thoughts on the Snyder Cut, which a lot of you I'm sure don't from the tone I'm taking, I'm sure you can tell you have no interest in that, but I am doing a crossover video with Joe's Geek Show. If that video is already out at the point that I'm posting this video, there'll be a tag popping up for it, and it'll be down in the description below. And if not, whenever that video does come out, I will come and put it back in here, as well as do like a little promo for it on the channel. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this figure. Is it as bad as I think it is, or is this something that for $20, $25 you're willing to accept this level of just incompetence from a toy line that should be way past this by now? And again, if you like the figure, no problem. It's going to go on your shelf, not mine, you know? But anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you like this video, please leave a like and share it with some friends, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can check out all the dope content I'll have coming out in the future, or, you know, the content of me just, like, ranting and raving and bitching at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning like it is right now. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Nerd Scum, out.